Hello, welcome back to Inaudible, the podcast that's impossible to listen to and is coming to you live from lockdown.
I was gonna say, this is like the first time we've actually done an intro in quite a while.
Yeah, I mean at the start of the podcast anyway. We've done them like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
We normally get around to them.
Yeah. We normally get oval to them.
Ovaltine them.
So, how is everyone?
I'm fine, still at work for the time being.
I saw hardware stores are classified as essential on the government's list, so, you know.
Well, I work in a school, so I've got to go to work anyway.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, cleaning's definitely essential at this stage.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
And my school's one of the ones open for emergency workers.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll be out to buy my essential, like, you know, fruit and veg and potatoes and things in a couple of days. And then a couple of days afterwards, I'll be out to buy my essential hammer and toolbox. I need a toolbox, actually. I might pop up to B&Q.
So here's the thing. We're closed to the public.
Oh.
However, essential click and collect items are still available to be ordered online.
Oh, okay. Essential, like...
Plumbing,
hacksaws.
electrical, hardware stuff.
Okay. Not hacksaws for chopping up
supplies.
corpses.
No.
Okay.
Then again, it might come under hardware, so...
Okay. So I did start writing a thing. You know, I wrote the little coronavirus survival guide before.
Oh, yeah.
I started writing something. I never got around
A bit ironic, not really... It's a bit on the nose now, isn't it?
Wasn't it before?
Touché.
So I've just got a little half a page here, but whilst it's topical, I thought I'll go through that if you're ready.
Yes, of course, always ready.
At such an infectious time, not only must you take care not to leave the house, but you must also ensure that your soul does not leave its house, which is your body. It's often said that the eyes are the gateway to the soul, but less well known that ears are doorways for the aura, nostrils are chakra chimneys, and the mouth is, and I didn't finish that sentence. But imagine there was something funny there.
Weren't they the, like, bounty hunters of the Ministry of Magic, the auras?
That was aurors.
I know. I know. I saw a joke.
With so many apertures via which to escape, you must provide stimulus to your soul in order to convince it to remain inside. Swallow a few magazines or periodicals, or perhaps a cassette player and the latest single from a popular musician or recording artist. These will be absorbed into your bloodstream and enjoyed by the soul who, like all souls, lives in your blood. Ozzy, let me ask you something. Are you out?
It depends on which... I've been out since I was 21,
Wrong!
baby.
Under the new legislation, all gay people must immediately stop being out and go back in. You will be...
to their houses.
Jesus.
You will be allowed out once a day for vigorous exercise.
Yeah. Okay.
Additionally, all outie belly buttons will be converted into innies at the earliest possible opportunity.
Well, that's good for me.
The police have been granted emergency belly poking powers, and poke patrols will be initiated within the next week. If you simply must leave the house for essentials, e.g. food, medicine, or Lego sets, then it is imperative that you do not touch anything. Do not touch door handles, do not touch other people, do not touch yourself on any part of your anatomy. Do not touch the floor. Do not touch the air, least of all with your lungs. If a coronavirus does touch your lung, even for an instant, wash the affected area with soap and water immediately. And unfortunately, that's all I wrote.
But what if the infected area is somewhere where I can't do it with soap and water?
You can wash any area with soap and water. Yes.
You ever tried to swallow soap?
I haven't tried, Richard. I've
It's more like
succeeded.
you don't swallow it. You've got to breathe it in, so then it reaches the lungs, not the stomach.
Like blowing bubbles out of what you get the little wand with the hole at the end, It's like that, but your mouth is the ring at the end, and you're sucking it in the other way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know why I'm surprised at these things, to be honest, anymore. You know, I'm just like, yeah, sure, okay.
Well, I hope that helped everyone survive the coronavirus.
If you're listening to this in the past tense, at least.
Yeah.
If you're not listening to this, then you obviously didn't survive, and
Oh.
Let us know how the afterlife is.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe if you're in the underlife.
But remember,
Underlife?
remember, we still don't know if it can be transmitted through prayer, as discussed in the previous survival guide, so be careful how you communicate.
I'm pretty sure it can.
Oh dear. We're going to end up with like a World War Z, the book situation, where we have like priests going around stopping the virus. Or something like that.
World War Z book.
World War Z book!
That's the one.
Oh yeah, so it comes after the film and the radio show. Yeah.
Oh, that did tickle me. That's a good book, by the way. I'd recommend it.
Sure it is.
Is
Isn't it done from like multiple different perspectives?
Yeah, the framing device sort of thing is like it's this guy from the UN after the fact going around getting people's stories to try and paint a picture of the whole thing.
Oh. I thought you were going to say like try and convince people it actually happened.
No. It's not like one of those things that people think didn't happen, like the Titanic or
The moon landing.
or the Matrix Reloaded.
Do people really think the Matrix Reloaded didn't happen?
Not yet.
I don't know.
Why the Matrix Reloaded? I mean, Reloaded was just one big fight sequence, so like it's kind of inoffensive in itself. But like Revolutions is the one you want to forget. That's no.
Was that the third
was,
one?
Yeah, the third one.
Okay.
Was it Revolutions people didn't like, or was it the second one? Which one had the architect in it? I think it was the second one.
I think the second one had that, yeah.
No, it was the second one that had the architect in it. It was like, ergo, furthermore, henceforth, and all these stupid things. That's exactly what you want in the middle of your summer blockbuster. Everything just comes to stop for 5 minutes while a dude in a white suit talks about logic. It's like, oh, action!
Well, maybe that's what some people like. It's action for some people. You can see their little...
Those people are idiots.
Their brains start spinning around in their heads.
That's something we still need to do when Alex joins us again. Movie of the year.
Oh yeah,
God,
of course.
yeah.
So is Alex back in Tenerife?
Is
No,
he still working?
No, not anymore.
That's what I was. I can't see. No offense, Alex. I can't see charity shops being.
You would be surprised.
Can you imagine
the amount of bullshit that he's had to go through? Like, because Bernardo's were like refusing to close.
Yeah, but that's a lot of places have been like that. It's only until the government literally turn around and say, "Bitch, you've got to close." Will they close? Because money.
Is Nom. Quoting Ham there.
So is he still employed, or have they like?
Yeah, he's still employed.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah. I can imagine him or someone working there going in and saying, "You can't do this. You've got to keep paying us even when there's no customers." And they go, "What do you think this is? A charity?"
You just want that to happen, don't you?
Yeah.
For the puns.
It's a very, very strange situation we're in these days.
It is a strange situation. I've been working from home this week as well, and the whole team has been working at home, which is like. And my boss was saying, "How are you finding managing the team from home?" And I'm thinking, it's great because I'm not getting bothered every 5 minutes. I can get on with what I want to do.
Dude, that's like that's the dream. That is.
Yeah, and someone was commenting on Reddit saying it's highlighted how ineffectual a lot of like middle managers are because a lot of people it's shown that the employees can get on with their work without having to be bothered by their manager every 5 minutes. And I was thinking, joke's on you, I felt ineffectual anyway.
Joke's on you, I was useless to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, It's good. I think I'm getting more exercise than I would on a normal week because you're allowed out for your exercise every day. I've been making sure I have like a vigorous walk around Blaze Castle.
Oh, a vigorous walk.
Vigorous walk, yeah.
Vigorous.
It sounds like a magic spell. Vigorous.
Vigorous. It does. That's what's
Vigorous.
happening.
Vigorous.
I'm walking around Blaze with my wand,
Your wand out.
held out proud in front of me.
Held up high.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you can go to jail for that.
It's exercise.
I'm exercising my right to exercise how I want.
You imagine you just, like, the police see, like, this guy sat on a park bench. They walk up to him from behind. They're like, oh, he's just flouting the isolation rule. Let's go and sort him out. And they go around the bench and they just see him there, like, wanking really hard. And they go, oh, okay, carry on.
Sorry, sir. Carry on, sir.
Didn't realise you was exercising, ya.
Didn't realise I was exercising your wang there, sir.
And then he goes,
Exercise in the end.
he looks at them and sort of like nods in that appreciative way as if to say, thank you, officer. And then his little Willy just turns round and nods at them as well.
Raises its cap.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Try to keep a sense of decorum around here.
Day 4 of home working, and Christian has already lost his mind.
You had a mind to lose.
Oh dear.
I swear you lost that years ago, somewhere in the digitals.
Oh, I found it again.
I was going to say
But
like
I've lost
Nitter
it.
Run episode 3, maybe.
Oh dear. Right. So there is actually like other shit that's happened this week, unrelated to the coronavirus.
Oh, wait, yeah, I had a few things I could share.
I
For
can't remember.
example, there's been trailers for some Red Dwarfs.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
See, I was staying quiet about that because I didn't know if you guys wanted it spoiled or not.
I've lost my sticky note with it.
Should have stuck it to something.
Hilarious. Thank you, Mr. Carr.
Well, here's a few things that I've seen. Number one, this lad here maxed out the steps on his poker walker by just having it with him forever
Really?
since it was out.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got 9,999,999 steps.
Good job.
And he...
How many days is that? 46,744 hours.
let me check the calculations. 4, 6, 7, 4, 4 divided by... What's that?
24.
24. That many days. Wow. 1,947 and 2/3 days.
Which is how many years?
Which is 5 1/3 years.
And when did Soul Silver come out?
5 2/3 years ago. No, it was 2010, I think.
Wow.
And do you know what? Reward he got when he connected it back to his game for maxing out his steps?
Nothing.
He got a Starfberry.
Wow. Was that it?
That was it.
I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
A Starfberry raised in a pinch.
What does that even mean, in a pinch?
When HP is below 1/4, it sharply raises a random stat. And it looks nice because it's got that little rainbow pattern on it.
Why can't they just say when health is in the red?
Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it?
Okay, I've managed to find my 2 bits of news I found relatively funny.
Okay, go for it.
It's actually Corona-Ora related.
Oh, Kia-Ora.
Oh, Kia-Ora related.
We all adore a few fruitier Kia-Ora.
Kia-Ora virus. Episode title.
Only for crows.
Kia-Ora.
France has to forcibly tell citizens that cocaine cannot protect against the coronavirus.
Jesus Christ.
After rumours spread that it could. And in China, when they were locked down, children were downvoting a learning app during the quarantine so it would get taken off the app store and they wouldn't have to do homework.
Now that's efficiency. That's why they're top of the world.
I appreciate that. That's so ridiculous. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, tens of thousand one-star reviews for the Alibaba-owned app, just to knock it off the store.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then the Red Dwarf trailer, which I could just probably find a link if you want it.
I haven't actually watched it yet.
There's
Should
a teaser or there's a trailer.
Oh,
So there isn't a teaser trailer.
Well, there's like a 30, not even, there's like a really small 10-second teaser, and then there's like a proper 30-second trailer.
should we all take a moment to watch that? I'm going to watch it now.
Yes, of course.
A few moments later.
Okay, so a few things to note there.
Yes.
1, looks amazing.
Yes.
2, Holly
amazing.
is somehow even more bold.
6 million years, your programming is going to start degrading a bit.
3 million.
3 million, yeah. Where did I get
3
the
million.
six from?
3 million and 20 years, I believe.
There's something with a 6. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His IQ is
$6 million man.
6,000. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Also, in the shot where Starbug is being shot at by presumably the feline, the feral cat ship, it's only the front half.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh.
Oh.
So we've lost staff already?
Yeah. Like, the teaser trailer is very weird because it paints it as a very sort of serious thing.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't sit right with Red Dwarf.
No. So I noticed it's a feature-length thing. I can't remember whether I knew that already or not, but
No.
we know it now.
I think I did, or yeah.
Also interesting how Rimmer goes from his season 1 and 2 outfit to his season 3 and 4 outfit.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was like he had a
3,
glitch
4,
or
and
something.
5. Yeah, but it goes to the green one, which was season 3 and 4, and the red was 5, I believe, or some combination thereof.
Definitely at least 3, because I remember him in backwards wearing the green one with
yeah, literally.
during the
In
driving
your own
test.
time.
Yeah,
In your own time.
Captain Emerald or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only out in 2 weeks, 9th of April.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Shit,
Cool.
son. Yeah.
Look forward to that. Oh, they're going to finally be led to Fushal after all those years.
Oh my god. But Fushal doesn't. It's not Fushal. It's Fiji.
But what colour were the little hats going to be? That's the main thing.
No kidding. They're supposed to be green.
Oh, what if the Promised Land is them getting back to Earth in the far future after it's become that kind of desert wasteland?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nah.
And the cats have gone after that because that they've heard tales of Fushal, the Promised Land.
Oh, they're too far away from Earth, aren't they? That's the only problem. It'll take them 3 million years to
They can
get back.
find ways, I suppose. Rifts in time, vortexes, and
Well, wait, are they too far away from Earth?
They're 3 million. Oh no, they did speed up, didn't they?
Yeah.
They've been on a return trip for a while.
Yeah, just think about how far away they've been since they started.
At some point they did, but they didn't have a time machine, so
I'm sure at some point they did speed the ship up as well. Through
Yeah,
some
don't forget there was
mechanism.
Future Echoes where they went into
yeah, hyper
yeah,
warp.
and presumably that's happened several times.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like the Voyager approach, where it was going to take this amount of time, but throughout the series they found the odd little thing to just sort of speed it up a bit.
Except the difference is with Voyager, they actively decided not to use things that would help them get home sooner,
yeah.
whereas Red Dwarf kind of mess it up. Who's more competent, Dave Lister or Captain Catherine Janeway? Vote now!
Magnedraman.
Janeway drama.
Should that be the poll for this week? Who's more competent?
Who's more competent, Janeway or Lister?
Yeah, the first poll we've had in however long.
I like how I'm implying that Lister is the captain.
Yeah, he kind of is basically. He's like the only one who has.
He's the main character.
Yeah, but like he's got more and more competent over the series, has he? To the extent that like
He really has.
in the more recent ones, he's like the one who knows how it all works and how all the controls work and everything.
It's like he never gives himself enough credit because he is a lot smarter than he realizes.
Yeah,
He's actually developed as a character. Yeah.
Yeah, like do you not remember that he had he was always interested in robotics? Okay, I think like do you remember in I think it was in like The Last Day where he actually built like the Marilyn Monroe bot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, like I don't care if you're in like the future. That's still not an easy thing to do.
And it's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shantae!
Well, I kind of imagined it being like a IKEA robot. That's why it was kind of crappy at the end. It's meant to be easy for the consumers to make. That's why.
Well,
Yeah, I
he
guess.
does. He rebuilds Crichton as well.
Well, yeah.
So it's not like he's useless, and he's a damn good pilot.
Yep.
He's,
You know,
he's probably never been useless. He's just never been bothered. And now that he has to be
Yeah.
bothered, it
Yeah,
kind
or
of shows more.
Like he didn't have parents like listers, like Rimmers, who sent him
yeah.
to an academy or whatever. He just kind of had
Ah,
to.
but they weren't really his parents, were they?
Well, yeah.
Well, it was his mother, but you know.
It was his mum, but not his dad. Yeah.
Yeah. Which honestly is like one of the best character development things in the entire show, I feel. You could say it just explains. It's like a million-piece jigsaw finally clicks into place.
That's
No,
good.
It'd be nice to have a bit more Red Dwarf. Yeah, it's been a bit.
Agreed.
Don't know how much more they're doing afterwards, but I guess it depends how this goes. They seem to. I guess they don't want to do series anymore. Going by this because they wanted to do that stage play that never went anywhere, and now
And
they're
the
doing
movie.
it. Well, that's
Well,
what
I think
this is
this is
now.
like-
Yeah,
Isn't this like a remnant of the movie?
it's feature length, so I'm guessing it must be. Yeah,
It's pretty much a TV movie.
it's a movie. Those normally go quite well.
But not a direct-to-DVD movie.
No.
Director TV.
Oh.
Yeah.
Director TV.
Woohoo! Guy,
Well,
I've watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Or I've marathoned the entire thing.
Fair.
oh
enough.
wow.
Season 4 is better than the official season 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like most of these things where if you've got a competent fan of something, they normally make something better than the official one.
Yeah.
Oh, infinitely.
Big
yeah.
finish.
Well, yeah, I mean, there isn't a very competent fan in charge of it at the moment, is there?
No.
Oh!
We touched briefly on Doctor Who there. I've just found this YouTube channel
Briefly.
Right.
that I've just been like binge watching it today as I've been like
actually.
I've been working through something at work and I just had it kind of on autoplay and all their uploads on my computer. He's called Harbo Holmes. Like
Okay.
Sherlock Holmes, but with a W at the start of Holmes, and the first name's not Sherlock, it's Harbo.
Okay.
Hang on, let me just
Okay.
post it. It's probably going to be easier if I just...
Harboring some opinions.
Harbour Holmes.
Yeah, I just thought I'd recommend it because he's really good. He did a good video on why Series 12 was so disjointed and
shit.
didn't really work. Yeah. And it's kind of like all the points we've made, but structured really well in like a concise little video thing. But yeah, I've been watching through that, and he's quite new. So for all the difference it makes for our shitty little podcast, giving him a shout out, I'd like to do so because he's good.
Fair enough.
Because like
So
yeah.
there are... Oh, sorry.
I was yesterday. Yesterday I found him and he had like 3,500 subscribers. Today I was watching it and he had 4,500, and it was going up by like 100 or so every time I clicked onto a new video. So he's
Okay,
a new
nice.
player on the scene.
I actually have a bit of Doctor Who news.
Dr. Hughes news,
Yeah.
Is this the stuff that was posted?
the prince that was promised.
What stuff that was posted where?
So
I'm on
during
about
the-
the Rose prequel.
Oh, I
so
meant
there's
to
the
look
Rose
that up and I
prequel.
forgot about it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There's the Rose prequel. There is the prequel to The Woman Who Fell to Earth.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, what the Doctor was thinking in between blowing up and crashing in the train.
was it similar to what the whale was thinking as it fell to Magrathea?
Almost. Honestly, it's probably the best thing Chibnall's ever written.
Oh dear.
But there's also a short video that Jodie posted on Facebook of her in character as the Doctor, encouraging people to stay indoors and self-isolate. It's actually really good because it's the most doctory Jodie's ever been. What?
Ozzy's reaction.
No, but it's. What are you going to do
I
about?
like Whittaker, but she's still my least favourite Doctor.
I know exactly what you mean, but like this
It's
this little video.
something I might get round to, but I'm not that interested enough.
Well, I've just looked it
Yeah.
up. It's a minute
So-
and 21, so I'll,
Yeah,
I'll,
it very
I'll take
much-
the time.
It very much channels the classic Doctors. You know, it's not
About fucking time.
It's because it isn't written by Chibnall. It's Jodie being the Doctor. It's probably improv, but it is very much Jodie being the Doctor. It is the Doctor. It's not Chibnall's Doctor. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
there isn't really a Chibnall's doctor, I don't feel like. It's just kind of she's just there, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I said before when we were talking about the episodes as they came out. When she's angry, I finally feel like there's actually a doctor there because there's a bit of character.
Actually, Ray says that a lot. He says he likes it when she gets angry.
Oh, I like it when she gets angry.
when you get angry.
We're both disgusting.
I've like throughout it just taken that as that kind of joke, but now that you've said it as well, it kind of makes me think, oh, maybe she is better with the temper sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's a bit more character to her.
So there was a clip I saw on this channel I've been watching where it's in the haunting of Villa Arthur Philip Deodati or whatever.
Arthur Philip Deodat.
Yeah.
I appreciate that reference.
When she says sometimes this team structure isn't flat, it's mountainous with me at the top, and I was like, "Whoa, Doctor, you're an arrogant prick. Where have you been?" Yeah.
Where's this douchebag bit all the time? We needed this.
Pokemon news.
Oh.
In the latest trailer, they announced, some gigantic Dynamaximilian forms for the starters, which no one really cares about. But at the very end, they said introducing this Pokemon called Cubfu, which they described
Oh, is that
as...
the new legendary?
No, I don't think so. No. They described it as your partner on the Isle of Armor. So it looks like, because we were talking about how are they going to handle the leveling system and so on when you start in a new area, it looks like you just get a new starter and kind of start again.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And presumably when you go there, you can only use certain ones, or until you get a medal or something, and then you can transfer them all in or something. I don't know.
Category Wushu Pokemon.
Wushu,
that's its category.
ah,
You'll train alongside Cubfu, honing your skills together. Maybe it'll be like a little event you got to do while you're there, and it'll like walk around with you.
what do you mean?
So like,
More like a mini game than Pokemon.
yeah, kind of thing.
I wonder. Yeah.
Or like you get gifted it at the start when you arrive there,
Yeah.
and then you got to train it. Yeah, essentially like having a starter. But
Yeah.
maybe, yeah. It does look like a very upset Pancham.
Yeah.
Because they've run out of new Pokemon ideas, so they've just got to recolor the other ones like Digimon does. Digimon did it first!
So, I know this might spark off another debate, but it says this Pokemon isn't normally found in the Galar region. Okay.
Yeah, that's why
Does
we
that
went
mean
to
it's
New
not
Island.
part? Does that mean it's not part of this generation then? Technically,
Well, no, because you've had multiple regions for single generations.
such as
I swear we have. Like,
And also, that's
they'll
like
re-release regions within part of a generation of a new. Do you get what I mean?
that's
Yeah,
like
it's
saying
like-
Eevee's
so-
not a Gen 1 Pokemon.
I mean, officially, technically, it isn't.
Well, it is a Gen 1
They've, like-
Pokemon, but it's not native to Kanto. Because
Yeah.
the generations aren't
Seven, eight,
geographical things. They're
okay.
just when the games came
Yeah.
out.
I wonder if anybody's ever actually going to do that, like just assign Pokedex by actual region rather than the generation. That'd be interesting. Oh, it would be to me anyway.
And yeah, this thing evolves into something called Urshifu, which is either fighting dark or fighting water, depending on what type of fighting style it uses.
Okay, that's cool.
So what form it evolves into will change depending on choices made during your adventure. So it's not like a Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan thing. It seems like it's more like you're actually gonna
cool.
what you
It's
decide
a
to do at a certain point.
Story-based evolution rather than a.
I am going for the rapid strike style. Absolutely. A, it just looks much cooler
Yeah,
with that pose, and B, this form maintains a calm demeanor, observing their opponents and measuring their strength while dodging attacks. Basically, it's just going to be an absolute dick. Just like, whoom, 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 smack, get out of the way.
Yeah. It's the float.
Oh my god, it's a
flowy
monk.
water.
It's a monk.
Yeah. Fighting monk.
I'm absolutely down for that. Calyrex. That is a goat with a balloon for a head.
What are you talking about?
Calyrex.
Oh, yeah. That's the legendary one, isn't it?
Yeah. It's cat face.
Oh my god, it is Catface.
Cat face. He's got a big cat face. He's got the body of a cat, the head of a cat. Cat face. Cat face.
It only floats through the air because he's got a cat face. Cat face. Oh, Calyrex isn't till the Crown Tundra. That's not till later in the year.
Oh, right.
Did I get my Galarian Slowpoke? I must have done. There you are.
Oh, if you've been trading on the GTS, you'll definitely get one.
Are they everywhere?
Fucking everywhere. I've got like 7 of the damn thing.
He's everywhere and nowhere.
Played the games for a while.
Yeah.
And I just got bored of it. I'm gonna wait till the expansions, might reignite it for a month or two, and then I'll probably get bored of it again.
Well, I've completed my Pokédex, so all I'm doing is just literally just waiting.
Once you've done the story, there's not really much more new stuff to do, so
No, I guess I could do the Battle Tower, but I just can't be bothered.
I did it once.
You could spend excuse me, you could spend ages breeding and training up a competitive team and then go on the global link or whatever it's called and fight a few battles and lose horribly every time. Because that's normally what happens.
Is that what you did, by any chance?
No, I haven't got around I'm still going
Not
to the
this
post game.
Oh.
No,
With sword on and shield on, or whatever the hell the names are.
Jedwards.
Yeah, the Jedwards with the penis hair. Like, somebody looked at that design and thought, yes, this is what we want for our post-game villains. Who appear like 4 times, are generally no threat, and are just kind of annoying. So yeah, perfect Pokemon villains.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfecto Patronum.
Shieldon, wasn't that like a Gen 4 or Gen 5 Pokemon?
Yeah, it was Gen 4 fossil.
Yeah.
Evolution of no, it was Shieldon and then Bastion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other one called? Cranny.
Cranidos and Rampardos.
Yeah.
How do I know this stuff? I could have gotten decent grades at school, but no, I decided to memorize the Pokédex instead.
Well, that's it. You're the living Pokédex. Christian's the living move dex.
Yes.
And I don't know. I'm the living Pokemon Ami.
To be fair, I know things, I just don't know everything.
Yeah.
Sentences that could apply to literally anything for 500, please.
Oh, dear.
Of course, I don't know everything. If I knew everything, I would stop.
Do you know things? No, I don't know things, but you knew that. Oh dear! And your head explodes.
Tell me something I don't know.
Female woodlouse don't have a vagina,
Oh.
so the male has to use its spiked one to drill a hole into her.
Oh yeah, lots of animals do that. Mainly insects. Yeah. Distressing.
Okay, I'm just trying to work out why you know that.
I can't remember where. It's like one of those weird.
This is what I was
did you
referencing,
know
by the way.
facts from like.
It's
No,
just like,
we were in secondary school.
it's like, did you know?
Yeah, it's
A
just like,
female woodlouse doesn't actually have a vagina.
yeah, it's just one of those weird facts I've read somewhere.
Must have
And
been.
it's just-
Sounds like a
Yeah.
QI fact.
yeah, something like that. It's probably.
Yeah, it's like how polar bears are left-handed.
Oh.
Yeah. An ostrich's eye is smaller than its brain.
Yep.
No, it's bigger than its brain. Sorry.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah.
And a starfish doesn't have any brains.
It's true. There
You
are.
really jellyfish, do they?
No,
No.
jellyfish are just just plastic bags with water.
They're a collection
And
of
poison.
They're
semi-related
sentient paper
organisms.
bags.
Yeah.
It's a jellicent. Or a Nihilego?
Nihilego, yeah.
Nihilego?
Tentacle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Useless bags have mostly water.
There are 40 billion bacteria in 1 gram of feces. Did you know that?
Have you got the QI book open?
No.
Oh, ugly giant bags of mostly water
Ah,
from an episode of TNG.
ting.
Ah, okay.
An accurate description of human physiology.
Ting tong macadang dang. For some reason, you said ting, and that was the first thing that popped into my head.
I said TNG.
I know, but
I said ting.
Ting. Yeah,
Ting.
Christian said ting.
Ting.
What's that a reference to? Little Britain, is it?
Little Britain, yeah.
Yeah. With the... My God, you could not show Little Britain these days, could you? Oh, hell, I missed that.
I think there have been like requests of them to do it again, or
They did Little Brexit on Radio 4, and
Oh yeah,
that was so well received that they're talking about doing more. I think only on radio though.
Okay.
I feel
Which
like
is where they
radio is
started.
probably better.
That's where they started.
Yeah, I need to watch Mighty Boosh again.
Have I told you my really, really tenuous, not at all linked to me claim to fame regarding Little Britain?
Oh, go on. This is gonna be good.
A boy that I used to be friends with prior to year 9
Right.
at school, so we're talking like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
His dad was a professor at Bristol Uni who taught Matt Lucas and David Williams, and in the sketch where someone asks for an extension on their essay, and she rings up Martin, that's meant to be my friend's dad. And he was in a couple of episodes of the radio show as well, playing himself.
See,
Martin,
that's actually a
it's-
kind of cool connection. I like that.
Haven't spoken to the guy for like I said, 15 years or more, but you know, it's my claim to fame.
That's your close to friend.
Yeah.
I think the closest claim to fame we had was that the wife of Bob Baker worked at our college.
Oh yeah.
I interviewed him.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I-
you got closer than I did.
Yeah, literally, because he wrote the early Wallace and
I
Gromit as well.
still need to find out. I've got that interview somewhere.
Didn't you have the guy who was getting his download from Cybus in Rise of the Cybermen?
Oh
You know
yeah,
from somewhere? Yeah.
yeah.
What?
He was the brother-in-law of Mr. Lee's, our
Shut
RE
up.
teacher. You know the chubby guy that David Tennant basically walks up to and waves his hand in front of his face.
Oh yeah,
Cybus.
yeah.
That's the brother-in-law of Mr. Lee's.
Holy.
What?
I've just seen, there's the block of flats across the road from me, and you can see like into their gardens with the washing line and everything. There's a line that always has washing on it, and it's always the same washing, come rain or shine, and I swear it stays out there for like 3 weeks at a time, changes every now and then. I've just seen someone take it in.
Oh my God! Washing line watch here on the Invisible
Yeah.
Tower.
Because they're no longer out. They finally have no choice but to take it
Yeah,
in.
maybe that's it. They're out all day and all night saving lives in the NHS or something. now
all
they've
night to
finally
get
been
lucky.
sent home. That doesn't make any sense. Never mind.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, not to get lucky.
Sound of the Summer 2016. What year did it come out? I've no idea. I meant to say this year, but I said 2016 by accident.
Why 2016?
It must have been a good time.
Was it? I don't remember.
Oh no, it wasn't. That was the year of the Brexit vote and the Trump vote.
Oh yeah,
was
that was definitely not a
No.
good year. Undo. Control Z.
Which is your favourite year, 2016 or 2020?
God, that's like asking what I'd rather have, hepatitis or cancer.
2010.
I'd rather have hepatitis.
Yeah, that's fair, actually. I didn't really think about that comparison much.
A, B, or C, or is there like the really good one that's hepatitis S?
Hepatitis S rank. S rank hepatitis.
A better thing would have been to say it would be like having cancer in your left lung or your right lung.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Would you
neither is
rather have
preferable.
cancer in the brain or in the balls?
Balls.
Yeah.
100% balls.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's not even a question. So, I'm going to give you cancer. Where do you want balls?
It's like
what? Take them away. I don't need them anymore.
I was going to give you the choice of having it in your little finger, but you've said balls now, so...
Yep, fine. I need my fingers for gaming.
That's like, there's the kind of stereotype of, men having their brain down there and, thinking it's the most important bit. Like, you can just imagine like someone who thinks like that here listening to this and thinking, oh yeah, to men, they're gonna find it hard to decide. And then we all just instantly said balls. That'll show
not
that
a question.
non-existent person.
Without doubt. As long as it's, solvable.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the caveat there.
A man has cancer in his balls. Solve for X.
If balls equal J.
As long as it's soluble.
Yes.
Oh. Dissolvable balls. Ooh.
Mm. Yeah, they're called bath bombs.
Oh. The fuck are we talking about, lads?
Balls. It's the balls hour here. On the invisible tower.
Balls to the wall.
Because the face ain't listening.
That made no sense, but it was funny.
I say that a lot, actually, that phrase. Maybe I haven't said it enough to other
balls
people.
To the wall 'cause the face ain't listening.
I have heard it.
Oh, okay.
I've probably heard it some point in Digimon though.
Yes. We're often balls to the walls then, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
I think it's because the face ain't listening. That's what got me.
Because it's like talk to the hand, it's something to the something. Because the face ain't listening. Balls to the walls, the face ain't. Yeah. Anyway. Digimon World.
So,
hello.
So, there's a Minecraft server up.
Oh.
Yeah. I caved in and got one again.
Oh. I mean, you say you caved in. You've been saying you're going to do it for the past 3 weeks. So
Yeah, but I was going to wait for like another week or so.
it was like a really slow volcanic eruption.
Yeah. But, so it is on the Mythic Novus pack in the Technic launcher.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does that do?
I was amazed as well. What, the Technic launcher?
No, the Mythic Novus pack. Oh, also, I will just say, no feed the beast. I'm just like that meme where the guy's putting his hand in the way and having a disgusted face. Yeah.
Or maybe you should stop being a snob and accept that other packs actually have some merit. Yeah, but Mythic Novus is sort of like it's magic mix a little bit of tech as well. So it's kind of fun.
I mean, I will say the reason that I always say that Feed the Beast is like the mod pack is because it's the one made by all the modders. Or the people, all the mods in the mod pack are made by the same people that make the launcher. So it seems silly to use a third-party one when you can get it straight from the source. It's my only thing.
Well, you can copy it into the friggin'... The FTB launcher isn't even a thing anymore. It's all done through Twitch.
That's the same thing. Oh no, I think they're leaving. I think they left. If I remember
FTB?
Rightly. Yeah. Or they got dropped or something like that.
I don't know. I have trouble getting Minecraft working on my computer in the first place, so...
Feed the Beast Egg Hunt? Oh, it's a challenge map.
What did you call me? I called you Egg Hunt.
I called you Egg Hunt.
All right. So we better end the podcast there. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you've enjoyed this breath of fresh air in the inside times, then don't spend your money. Wait. Don't spend your pucker on some all-day sucker, and don't buy toffee or cream. If you seek perfection in sugar confection, well, there's something new on the scene. It's Inaudible, the podcast that's impossible to listen to. Be sure to subscribe, Patreon, email, contact@termco.net, etc., 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 etc.
Do you know what he's doing, Ozzy? I'm slightly scared.
I tuned out hours ago. Before the podcast even started.
Fair.
So, goodbye.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, I like how most people's outros get more and more confident and streamlined as they go on, but ours just get worse.